Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Royal Instinct. Today, we're going to be watching a video about whether we as humans are ready for the age of AI. Okay, we are living in very uncertain times. We are living in uncharted territory. Okay, AI is upon us. AI looks like it will be displacing a lot of people's jobs, and as it keeps advancing, as it keeps getting better, it will displace more and more people's roles in the world. Okay, the only way to protect yourself is to start making content, for you to start making content around things that you are an expert in, things that you are interested in, things that you are passionate about. Because unless you have a following, unless you people see you as somebody worth knowing, when we move to the internet, when we move to virtual reality, when the metaverse is established, you'll be invisible, right? And to be seen, you need a following. You need to, in essence, have a network effect around you, and the best way to do that is by being seen to be as an authority, and be seen as somebody who knows what they're talking about, somebody who is fame, somebody who has influence. In essence, you need to become a king. You need to establish a kingdom. You need to rise to the top. You need to displace the leaders that we currently have. Have you ever? You need to ask yourself: Is can you trust the leaders that we currently have? And if the answer is no, then you need to become the leader that you always needed, the leader that the people of the world need. Okay, and you need to establish a kingdom in order for you to be seen as a king. And once you're rise to the top, you will get the best opportunities, the best financial opportunities, the best money making opportunities, the best social opportunities, and the best romantic opportunities. And if you want to live a life of luxury, if you want to protect yourself, if you want to ensure that going forward in in the world of AI, that you are protected and taken care of, you need to start making content now. Okay, but let's get into this video.
So let's not waste time. OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT and Dolly, just made Sora AI, which is a video AI that's able to make any video instantly with just a prompt.
And the thing is about Sora AI is at the moment, right, it needs a human prompt to create the videos, and some of the videos are great, some of them are a little bit clunky still, but it's getting better and better all the time compared to where we were last year. I mean, it's taken really leaps and bounds now, and the thing is, you need to start making your content now. You need to start building your content now, because who knows how good AI will be in 1 year from now. You really have to ask yourself that question. Is like, there really is no time to waste. You need to get ahead of the curve now. I mean, look at these ice cubes. I mean, they're looking pretty good.
Cool. Let's go over a quick pros and cons list. Pro: soon anyone can make any video they want instantly with just a prompt in their imagination. Cons: soon anyone can make any video they want instantly with just a prompt in their imagination. All right, let's get serious.
And the way it will be sold to you is like, oh, look, we'll because AI will replace most of people's jobs, right? So AI will be sold to you, be like, look, we're taking away menial jobs, right? And it will clear up for you to become creative, right? Like now, everybody on Earth gets to be creative. Well, if everyone on Earth is a producer of content, like, who the fuck's gonna watch it? Right, like, so you also have to ask yourself that. It's like how do you ensure your creations rise to the top? You need to start having an audience now. You need to build your audience now, and the difference, and the winners and the losers of the next phase of civilization will be is those who have an audience and those who don't, right? Those who have a following and those who don't. And even you can see it now on Instagram. The best opportunities goes to those people who have a following, right? Like, if you have a large enough following, like the Kardashians, or Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi, then businesses seek you out, right? People want to collaborate, people want to do brand deals. And in essence, these people become multi-billion-dollar brands within themselves, right? But you need to be able to command that audience. You need to be able to establish that audience. And here on Raw Instinct, the way we do it is by creating content around things that you're passionate about, things that come easy to you, and then you'll be able to make content, in essence, become a 24-hour content creation machine. So it will never be difficult for you. You won't need things like discipline, or grind or something like that, or hustle, right? It will just be very easy flowing for you to produce this type of content, put it out there, and start building your audience. Okay. Once you have an audience, you will be seen as a king because you have followers. You can start building a kingdom around your thing. You'll be seen as a point of authority. You'll be seen as the subject matter expert in your field, right? Why is this important? Because that is who the attention will go to. People will look to you for answers. People will look to you for leadership. And you may think, oh, I'm not that. I don't know what to do right now. This doesn't, I don't, it doesn't sound like I could do this. You need to start somewhere and you need to get the ball rolling. And as you progress, as each day goes by, you learn a little bit more, a little bit more. In once 100 days goes by, once 200 days go by, 6 months to a year, your knowledge base will grow and grow and grow. And in essence, you will start becoming a subject matter expert in your field. And then once you have amassed enough knowledge, you'll be able to come up with your own unique spin on things. And people will look to you for guidance. People will cheer you on to see your progression up the curve. And in essence, become fans of you, right? And because you had the balls to go into the unknown, because you had the balls to face your fears and start doing something instead of just sitting there idly waiting for AI to, fuck you up the ass. You'll be seen as a hero, and that's why you deserve the best things in life. That's why you deserve the best opportunities the world has to offer.
And look at this whole situation objectively. Objectively, this technology is really cool. The fact this is even becoming possible is insane and is basically magic. But this is real, which makes it objectively scary because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. This is moving too fast. We're no longer in a time when AI is something that we might have.
And not only is it moving too fast, as this guy is saying, it's going to get quicker, right? And at some stage, it will get so quick where you just can't keep up with it, because AI it can outwork you, right? Whereas a human needs sleep, and a human needs to eat, a human needs to rest. AI can just work 24/7, and if it makes a mistake, it can find this mistake and self correct it within the time of 24 hours, right? So therefore, there'll come a point in time where it's just so good and so quick that it just there's no point a human even trying it. And then for you to even to understand it, by the time you understand it, it's already like 5 years ahead. Okay. Um, and you really have to ask yourself, is what the fuck did we do? Like, well, why did we do this? Like, to the betterment of humanity or the betterment of a few people at the top who get to control everything? That's the real question that you have to ask yourself.
In the future. The future is right now. This is real. And whether we want to or not, this is not going to stop, but it's just going to speed up. I'm sure you've already seen it, but look at this. This is the current state of AI video. Not sure, is this perfect? No. If you look closely, you can see problems with almost every single video. But this is what AI video was just a year ago, meaning in just another year, whatever is coming is going to embarrass whatever we have now. And then if you look beyond that, imagine in 5 to 10 years the things that we'll have. The problem is not what it is now, it's what it was, how fast it's learning, and what it will become in the future.
I mean, yeah, just look at that image here. Hang on.
How fast it's
like you can see there at the top that Will Smith image, and it looks cartoonish. It looks, the proportions all off, and then on the right hand side you have that little puppy playing in snow, and I mean to me that looks very very real. Okay, like even the way the little hairs are moving, and if you look close enough, I'm sure there's a little flaw in it somewhere. But like this guy said, that these two images are 1 year apart, and in 12 months, like, can you not just perfect that little thing that we have now, the little puppy? I mean, where we're truly headed is and once AI gets so good, is you'll be able to put in prompts and feed, and we'll be living in the metaverse, by the way, right? Or even if we still, no, if the way we consume this technology doesn't change, right? Like we can get images streamed to our phones, whatever our niche is, because these governments are surveilling us constantly anyway. You know, these algorithms, these social media platforms, that they know what we like, they know what we're watching, and they'll send us, um, you know, content that it knows we will watch, and then it will manipulate us into, I don't know, buying things, being scared of things. The fact that people are already very depressed and in a constant state of anxiety, I think it's only going to get worse, because these media corporations really want to squeeze the life of out of you, and they want your full attention, and the things that make you anxious will command more of your attention.
learning and what it will become in the future. You might be able to look at these videos and tell that something is up. But what about people who don't know? What about the average Joe who doesn't even know Midjourney or Sora even exist? Older people who didn't even grow up with technology and barely know how to work a remote. Kids who don't care if there are people no clipping in the background and just want to see a funny video. They're going to eat this shit up. I personally have a bit of experience with AI. I've been using AI pictures in a lot of my videos because I think it's interesting technology and I like seeing the progression of things. And for what I've seen in just 1 year, the jump is massive. I remember whenever DALL-E 2 first came out and it was seen as game changing. There were some people saying it looked 100% real even that early on. But now if you look at DALL-E 2 images, it looks like a joke. You can clearly tell it's fake. Now DALL-E, like Sora, was created by OpenAI. Even though DALL-E 2 was the big one that everybody heard about, it soon wasn't even the best AI generation tool once Midjourney 4 and Stable Diffusion started doing its thing. So
And this is the thing. It's like there's all these different companies doing it. There's all these different companies from different countries, different governments from different countries, doing this. And it can really be used as propaganda. It can really be used as a mind control tool. And the only way to protect yourself is for you to establish your own sovereignty, your own kingdom. You know, you have to become someone who's relevant in order to protect yourself, in order to take part in those conversations. If if you don't have the right family name, if you don't have the right audience, if you're not seen as a celebrity, you'll be left out and excluded, and you just have to literally take it up the ass. They'll bend you over, they'll spread your cheeks and just like lube you up, and then just fuck you, and you just have to sit there and take it. Okay. um do you just want to sit there and take it? Right? If the answer is no, which I hope it should be, that then you really have to do something. Here on Raw Instinct, I'm looking for 100 people. I'm looking for 100 people who know what's happening, who can see the dangers of AI, who want to be part of a community, who are building their kingdoms, who are, changing the way the world works, who are making content, rising to the top, and working their way to be seen as an expert, as a point of authority. Once you do that, once you establish a kingdom, then you will be the de facto ruler of the earth. And I want you, and alongside you, 100 people to become the rulers, and we will all be part of the same royal network. And together we can, 100 kingdoms, 100 kings, 100 armies will be able to band together and ensure that the next phase of humanity is a safer, headed down a safer path. And if that's something that you want, then reach out to me and see if we can work together.
logically, we can assume that Sora might just be the popular AI that everybody hears about that will soon be followed by others. And through competition, naturally, there will be something better very quickly. And also, if you know anything about AI photos, you know there is restricted and non-restricted AI. OpenAI models are usually
That's it, man. And AI will be used to make revenge porn. I mean, it's going to ruin a lot of people's lives. I think they already done it to Taylor Swift, where they were making revenge porn, revenge porn with her image. Do you get what I mean? So it's already distorting reality. People don't know what's going on, and it's going to get a lot worse. Okay, I mean, like, just imagine if Russia wanted to make a scandal tape about, like a sex tape with the president of the United States, right? And it looks so real that people assume that is true. Do you get what I mean? It's dangerous times that we're headed. You have to embrace it. You can't run away from it. You can't bury your head in the sand. I suggest that you start producing content now. Okay, you need to get over your fear. You need to get over the thing that's holding you back, and start producing content now. You need your own online presence. People need to see who you are, and because if you don't, you'll just dwindle away. And not be part of the next phase of humanity. If you want the best dating opportunities, you need to get your face out there. You need to get your name out there. If you want the best money making opportunities, you need to market yourself and put yourself out there. And if you don't know what you're doing, what to make your content around, um, it's very easy. It's just you just have to kind of be like, well, what is it that interests you, and just start talking about that. And as you evolve, as you grow older, your interest will take you into different directions, and then you can ever evolve your content as you go along. Because the real brand is you as a person. The real image, the real product that you're selling is you and your perspective, and you will build a following because you're the one who in a sense has control of their life, has sovereignty over their life, and people want whatever you have. Is this feeling of that how you're living life, because most people don't know how to live life. Okay, most people seem that they're out of control, and by making content, by talking about the things that make you happy, and your um you know do things that bring you joy, and the things that you're interested in. By making content around that, people will understand who you are and want to follow you. And when people want to follow you, in essence, you are a king, you are their leader. And because you're a good person, you will lead them to glory, you will lead them to freedom, you will lead them down a route to a better life.
Usually very restricted, and they have rules and a bunch of safety tools. And most of the AIs are like this as well. But then you have something like Stable Diffusion, which doesn't have any restrictions, and you can make whatever you want. That's what people are worried about, because we all know it's coming. We all know there's going to be an unrestricted 4K video AI coming.
And this is the thing: it's like most people can see this coming. Most people know that this is happening, but nobody knows what to do about it. In the truth is, no, you can't do anything about it. The cat's out of the bag. There's a small window of opportunity that you have left. Okay, that you can decide to use this time to your advantage before AI gets too good, before it can start making content in the likeness of a human, in the image of a human, and then there'll be no need for a human to make content, because it will make it much flashier than a human ever can, a higher production quality, and there will be no authentication left. These social media companies will then, they could just get rid of all the YouTubers, all the content creators, and then just replace them um, with their own AI content creators. Okay, they will have the following, and then the money will just feed into them. It will just be, and they'll just wait to suck up as much money out of you as possible until you are resourceless. And then you'll be, by then it'll be too late. You just fizzle out of existence, and you won't have any children. If you have any children, then that will be the last of them. That they will also be locked up inside the metaverse, inside voluntary imprisonment. Um, that's not the type of life I want. That's not the type of life I want for you. I want you to be a king. I want you to be seen as a king, and I want you to um, build with me, become a king with me, build a kingdom, establish a kingdom, rise to the top, and lead humanity to a better tomorrow. If you understand what I'm saying, if you want to be part of what I'm saying, then you head out over to royalinstinct.com. I help my clients build their kingdoms. We come up with a plan how to do this. I teach them how to communicate, how to communicate in a charismatic way, so that they can build an audience, so that they can become charismatic leaders, charismatic communicators, rise to the top, and be seen as a king that they know that they are destined to be. But that is it for today. It is scary what is happening with AI. Most people are asleep. It'll be too late. By the time people realize what is happening, it'll be too late. And I want you to stay ahead of the curve. I think if you're watching this, you already are ahead of the curve. Um, you won't be able to go around telling and warning people. Most people will just think one idiot, like you just sound crazy. So you can't really, go around warning people. You have to establish a kingdom first. You have to be seen as a king, and then once you are seen as a king, humans will look to you and be like, oh, that person must know what the fuck they're doing. And if you understand that, reach out. Let's work together. Everybody else, that is it for today. Thank you